Now to an alarming new trend, prank callers phoning police to report dramatic but fake emergencies. It's all a hoax, but officials worry consequences could be all too real for true crime victims. And ABC's Lindsay Davis is here with more on this. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Robin. It's called swatting, placing prank phone calls to police to lure them into mobilizing SWAT teams. By manipulating computers and phone equipment, the hackers or swatters call 911 operators around the country and make it look like the calls are actually coming from the victims themselves. It's a growing problem across the country. It was the call that launched an 8-man SWAT team.
I've got 2 people here held hostage, all right?
Okay.
Now, you know what happens to people that are held hostage.
Assault rifles drawn, the team swarmed down on this Colorado Springs house. Inside, a teenage girl and father, bound and in critical danger, or so they thought.
I am armed, I do have a pistol, and I swear to God, I will kill these people.
It turned out it was all a hoax. One of hundreds of incidents each year of cyber criminals hacking into phone lines and placing false 911 calls. It's called swatting, prank emergency calls so violent sounding they provoke a SWAT team response.
Hunter had been stabbed and the parents and other people were being held hostage at the house.
15-year-old Hunter Galinas told CNN how a swatter hacked into his Xbox and used the game's internet connection to type a message to 911.
I come out of my room, they got guns pointing at me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Swatters are usually young computer hackers, working alone or in groups. They often choose their victims carefully, though sometimes it's completely random.
I think I just saw somebody at Linden with something that looks like a gun.
The female voice in this New York 911 call, an internet voicemail operator repeating a message left by a swatter. Police responded and identified a suspect.
They stopped him and they secured him and, searched him for a gun based on this call. And it turned out he was just an innocent person walking down the street.
Some of the motivation for swatting has been revenge to their victims, or it's been ego or bragging rights.
The FBI is cracking down on swatting. One of their biggest arrests, Matthew Wegman, a 19-year-old hacker from Massachusetts. He's serving 11 years in a federal prison for swatting, including that Colorado Springs case. But the FBI's biggest concern, that one day these criminal crank calls will turn deadly.
They are very aware that they're going into a very dangerous situation. Usually the safeties are off.
In addition to the possible danger to the victims, there's also the financial cost. The FBI says each swatting incident costs law enforcement on average $10,000 in spent resources. And just one group of swatters recently prosecuted by the FBI is responsible for 300 calls across 17 states. And what makes this especially dangerous is if the unsuspecting resident tries to defend themselves.
Sure, because they don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And as they said, the safety is off usually when they go in. All right, Lindsay, thanks for bringing this to our attention. Appreciate it.